Do you ever give your time and effort to vote? Well, you should, especially if you are between the ages of 18 to 29, because your voices haven't been heard yet.
First, there were so many people in history who gave up so much for your right to vote.
Second, voting is a way to get your voice in the world. You can express your opinion and have a say in matters that might or will affect you. For example, the reason the American Revolution was fought was so that we would not have queens or kings, and so everyone could have a voice. That voice was given to people through the right to vote.
Then there were the suffragettes. Susan B. Anthony and other suffragettes fought and protested for the right for women to vote. Many of them even went to prison.
Later on, people like Martin Luther King fought for civil rights for black people, and those rights include the right to vote. For example, Martin Luther King led a march from Selma to Montgomery. All of them won, but at a price. Many people suffered while fighting for your right to vote, so you should use it. Another reason young people should vote is so you can have a voice in issues that might or will affect you. Only 50% of young people are not voting, so the needs of young people are not being met. The majority of people voting are over 60 years old, and so they have a bigger say in matters that might affect you. For example, if there was a vote on whether to switch to solar and wind power or to use all coal power, the older generation might vote on using coal power because it is cheaper, while the younger generation might vote for solar and wind power because it is greener. The younger generation might be outvoted because there are less young people voting and more old people voting. And then when the older generation is gone, the younger generation will have to live with the consequences of the older generation's choices. You should get your voice heard so your choice can make a difference. If you don't vote, you won't be fairly represented, and your voice will not be heard. Voting was created so that everyone could have a voice, so use your voice.
To help. Well, the obvious answer is vote, but what if you're not a young voter?
The answer is simple. Tell others.
You can tell members of your family or reach out to the 18-year-olds in your community.
You can post it on public sites like Instagram or Twitter and tell the people in your community to keep spreading the word.
The second thing that you can do to help is to register early.
If you are 16 and older, you can register early so when the time comes, you are ready.
These are a few simple ways that you can help spread the word of voting.
Remember
that your vote is your voice and your voice can help.
Now that you know what you can do to help, go get your voice into the world. It is incredible what has happened throughout history and how long it took for just everyone to have the right to vote. So never forget that your vote is your voice and your voice is important.